Virginia Tech. And if we're here, you know it's time for Enter Sandman. And the Hokies will kick it away first. And he takes this from inside the 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. So James Madison's offense will start this game off with the football. And they're going to be met by one of the best defenses in the nation, David. And I know seeing a defense doing what they want, when they want to do it, makes you a happy man.
Well, defense is starting to make a comeback. I'm excited about this new era of football. We're seeing better tackling, and we're seeing better coverage than we were a couple years ago. And this defense is fun to watch them on tape, fun to talk to their coaches. Jesse, this defense has been consistent all year long.
And they're dialed in, and they're so talented. They've got multiple NFL draft picks on that side of the football, and they don't have to change a lot week to week. This defense dominates. They do what they do, and they don't care if you know it. You can't do anything against them.
Looking to throw on first down. Oh, they're after him. Nowhere to go, and the ball is loose. Oh, the fumble, and the defense got it. Touchdown, Hokies. The defense putting points on the board.
Man, defenses are always trying to force turnovers, to get the ball back to their offense, make those big plays. You know what the cherry on the sundae is? When you force the turnover, the pill hits the ground, you scoop it up, and you take it all the way back to the house. Huge play for this defense.
Getting ready for the extra point after the first score of the game. And the extra point makes it 7-0. That is a defensive player's dream. Ball sitting there, chance to scoop it up, run with it, and they don't stop you until the band starts playing. He'll bring it back looking for help. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. Guys, James Madison ready to go back on the attack. Finding themselves down 7-0, they'd love to get a drive going here. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Off the play fake. And the quarterback goes down at the 11-yard line.
This defense, they are tenacious, and they've got guys up front that are athletic and that are so strong that they can collapse the pocket. You saw it right there in that play action.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, no secret what he needs here. Oh, and he took a shot as he threw that one away. The Dukes decide to punt it away. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. So from his own end zone, the punt is away. And the punt team able to sling him to the ground. So the Virginia Tech Hokies offense has its first opportunity of the day. They got an incredibly efficient performance from this guy last time out. Now, Jesse, it's about making that a consistent thing.
Yeah, I think the most impressive thing watching that tape back from his last game was the ball never touched the ground, David. It was amazing. And it wasn't that he was so accurate throwing the ball deep down the field. It's just that the ball was always going to the open guy. He did a really good job checking it down, taking the profit when it wasn't open downfield. That kept the offense on schedule. That's really important for this offense today.
And when you're watching it as a defensive player and coming to this football game, man, you know this is going to be a challenge. I better get pressure on this guy. If I let him feel comfortable, you'll see another day like last week. I mean, that dude was accurate. Almost every ball was caught. They were in rhythm. They're going to have to find some creative ways to get him off his spots and make him feel uncomfortable.
He hauled that one in and got it down to the 15-yard line. On 3rd and short, they'll ride the running back here. And he needed 1 yard, and he didn't get it. The defense won the battle up front. Here comes the option. Oh, there's a loose football on the bad pitch. The offense somehow fell on it, and they'll retain possession. Desperately wanted to keep the ball, but they did not. Pulls and fires complete. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. Here comes the offense on second down. Quarterback on the keeper. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. These fans touching the figurative Hokie stone, doing their part to help out on third down. Didn't get much, picked up a yard, and that will leave them with 4th and 2. And the Dukes will punt this one away. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. No return coming here as he signals for the fair catch and makes it right around the 30-yard line. And Virginia Tech sends the offense onto the field. Got a man, it's Selden.
Really good offenses are able to attack short. You've got to be able to attack the whole field to make you honor that underneath part, then the intermediate part, and then you take shots down the field. This will loosen up some shots for later in the game.
They make the stop, and he'll have enough yardage for a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Off the play fake on first down. They get to him as he throws.
I don't know about the decision that time by the quarterback. He may have been expecting man coverage, but that time the defense was in zone, and they did a really nice job closing the window. The intended target was not open, and that's why that one fell incomplete.
They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground covered. Pick up the first. Back to pass, it's Barnett. He gets it to the 38-yard line, and they'll pick up a fresh set of downs. The Hokies are marching down the field. He'll pull it on the read. Got enough for the first, and he's still going. Gets him on the ground at the 28, but not before a big 10-yard pickup. Wants to throw on first down. Finds a man on the left. He's brought down, but he's got him inside the 10. First and goal from the 8. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. And the Hokies line it up with a first and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. What a nice job by the defense to string it out, not give him any kind of alley, and knock him down for a loss.
Brings up second and goal.
Quickly complete. Tight end trying to get in. And he strides his way into the end zone. Touchdown, Virginia Tech. They score for the big fella here. Why are tight ends so effective in the red zone?
Well, these aren't the guys that are going to burn by you and go for 70 most of the time, but when you can use their big-bodied frames, threaten them to run the football and be a blocker in the running game, and now you slip them in the secondary and make that big play.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And the extra point makes it 14-0. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Hey, guys, let's take a look at what's happening in a great top 25 matchup. Vanderbilt has the lead right now, but if this team has taught us anything over the years, it's that no lead is safe there in Nashville. They're up by 7 over Georgia. Week in and week out in the SEC, it's a battle of attrition, and if anything big changes, you'll hear about it here.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. Looking for a physical attack from the gun. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. 3rd and long, and he'll try to throw for it. Oh, he's going to try to hit him over the top. He's got it along the sideline. We've reached the end of the quarter, and Virginia Tech is on top. Really strong performance so far to be able to build a lead here in the first period as we look at the stats. Going to need to step up to make sure this one doesn't get out of hand as the second quarter is about to get underway. They've got a first down here to open the period. To the air on first down. Pressure coming. Can't find a man, and he'll be knocked down at the 40.
What a great job by this defense setting the tone early. In the first half, they've been hitting the quarterback early and often. Make him feel uncomfortable. Make him feel that pressure. Keep getting him on the ground. That's why they've built a lead.
They've already racked up big sack numbers. It's starting to snowball, and they are ready to go again. Trying play action. Fires to the big fella. Bust through behind his pad. Knocked out of bounds after a good gain on that one. They'll spot it at the 43. Gives it to the back on the draw. Able to pick his way forward for a decent gain before the defense gets him down. The Dukes can really attack on this second and short. Looking to fire. Unloads to the wideout. And it'll be incomplete. This is some physical pass defense. Sandman entered earlier, and now they're trying to make it go night-night on this third down. And the Heat gets home. They knock him down back at the 45.
Man, this defense is dominating all game long. They have been making this quarterback's life so difficult with their pass rush. They bring him down there for the sack. They're not giving anything up. They're leading this game by a lot. We're only in the second quarter, and this ain't going to change unless this offense can find a rhythm.
And the Dukes will punt it away on fourth down. Make sure that there's not going to be a return on this one. Ball's out of bounds, and I think they'll mark it right around the 25. To the air. It's Barnett. Floats it out in space. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. Got some of the work done on first down. Let's see what they have on second down. Back to pass. Here's the pressure. Line is set on third down. Looking to throw, and he needs a bunch. Pocket breaking down. Can't make the connection on third down thanks to that tough, hard-nosed pass defense, and now it's fourth down. Kick is in the air. And they'll bring him down to get the offense started on the next drive. Guys, James Madison ready to go back on the attack. From the gun, the running back looking for room. They'll rip off 8 on that play. It's 2nd and 2. The Dukes with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. They go to the ground. Spins away from the defense. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the first down. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. Just a short pass to the tight end. And he'll step out of bounds after a very productive play. A little bit more to go after that last completion. They'll try to pick it up on second down. Wants to go up top. Sends it downfield. And the pass is incomplete thanks to a big hit. Ball just inside the 40 at the 39. It's third and short. Here's the snap, looking to throw. Grabbed behind the line. It's Glover. And it's pretty obvious there was a big hole in that screen, and the defense ran right through it. They booted away on fourth down. Able to keep them from getting a return, and the ball goes out of bounds. They're going to mark it right around the 20. And we're about to get another look at this Hokie offense. Looking for a man. It's Barnett. Knew where he wanted to go with it, but couldn't find his target. It's incomplete. They'll spread the defense out, going 5 wide on 2nd and 10. looking to fire. The throw. Gets it out quickly. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down. The Hokies really need to keep this drive alive on third down. Looking to throw for it. Got his man. Good call, good execution as they move the chains and they have a first down at the 38. And the Hokies come to the line with a new set of downs. Almost intercepted. It'll fall incomplete. The defense almost came up with a turnover. So now it's second and long. The play action fake. Quickly out to the tight end. Really good pickup on second down there. Leaves him with 3rd and 2. The Hokies come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep this drive moving. Gets it out fast. Good tackle there to stop him short of the first down, and now they have to make a call. They bring the punter onto the field now. Second time today they've been forced to punt. And the return man couldn't get to it to make the catch, and the ball will bounce out of bounds. James Madison sends the offense back onto the field. They'll start this drive with a pass. Pressure is on the way, and the pressure has arrived, and down he goes at the 30. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. This pass rush has just been relentless, and you can bet your bottom dollar they're about to bring the heat again. Second down, they'll go to the air. That's caught. It's Ellis. They bring him down, but a solid pickup to put them in position to pick up a first down. These fans touching the figurative Hokie stone, doing their part to help out on third down. Sets up the screen. Not a whole lot of room there on that screen pass as it just never developed. Timeout called by the defense. It's their first of the half as they'll make some adjustments. And the Dukes will send out the punt unit. That leg is staying loose, already the 5th kick of the night. And they'll get him down after the return at the 27-yard line. He'll do it himself. Shakes off the defender. There he goes. A fortuitous turn of events to keep possession of that one. We're at the 2-minute timeout. They've built a big lead, and they'll try to pile on a little more before the break. It's 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. Looking for a man. It's Barnett. They finally get him on the ground, but he's got an explosive play for the first down.
All right, defense. It ain't working. Right? They're stringing together several first downs here. We're going to need to change this up, find something we can disrupt the quarterback and mess up this offense a little bit.
Now they've moved it just inside the 40. 1st and 10 from the 39. Wants to go up top on first down. Grabbed in the backfield. It's White. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker.
Defense has their hands full with this one. I know he's not the biggest guy playing the running back position right now, but they know he's going to be catching it too, and they're going to have to bring this guy down in space. In the passing game, they better make sure they get a lot of hats to the football. They've got their hands full.
And the Hokies with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. Creates a little room. No, he got loose. And he eluded the defense, and he'll take it all the way. Touchdown, Hokies. These guys are really hitting their stride in week 4 as they push out that lead.
All you can say is how impressive has this team been at home today in all 3 facets of the game. Their defense has been outstanding. We've seen some plays in special teams, and the offense continues to deliver, showing off all of the playmakers and all of the versatility they have on that side of the football. This could not be better here in the first half for the home team.
And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Guys, one of the biggest games of the week is playing out right now. Let's check in on this top 25 battle. Vanderbilt has the lead right now, but if this team has taught us anything over the years, it's that no lead is safe there in Nashville. They're up by 7 over Georgia. Just another week of SEC football where we've come to expect the unexpected. Fellas?
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. Backed up now. Here's 2nd and long. Back to pass. Catch in the middle. It's Glover. Good call, good execution as they move the chains, and they have a first down at the 38. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. Got it in the middle. It's Pfeiffer. He snagged it, but he'll be stopped short of the first down. Good, solid pickup on that play. The offense calls a timeout to stop the clock. The Dukes can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Direct snap. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a first down. Up-tempo for the offense. Looking downfield on first down. Fires to the wideout. Grabbed over the middle. It's Ellis. And he's ridden to the ground, but there's also a flag down. Let's check the call.
Hold on.
They'll back him up with a holding penalty this time. They've spent most of the day backing them up with sacks anyway. Using his legs, it's Glover. And he fights his way forward, gets away from one, but not much doing on that one. And the Dukes will hustle to the line. They'll go to work in the air on second down. Incomplete behind the receiver. Maybe this freshman got a little too anxious. Let's see what they find in the playbook for 3rd and long from the 43. The give to the tailback. He is denied. Cannot get to the first down marker, and it's 4th down coming. Referee signals timeout. It's the defense wanting to make sure that they have everything just right with a big play coming. Couldn't get away from that cover team, and they've got him down at the 23. Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. Picks up the first down. He gets those chains moving, gets it out to the 42-yard line. The offense calls timeout, and they won't have any more left this half. Looking downfield, it's Barnett. Couldn't find anybody to throw to. He'll just toss it away. It'll be second down. Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half. And back to the air on second down. Keeps it going. Out of the crowd, and now he's got room. First half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Fellas, you've been calling a great one today from there in Blacksburg. And we'd be remiss if we didn't start this halftime report by giving props to this superstar tight end. He's been almost, you know what, check that. He has been unguardable with that unusual blend of speed, size, hands, and route running. He is a pick-your-poison kind of player. With that said, let's send it back to the guys at Lane Stadium.
The Dukes will kick it off to start the second half. From inside the 10-yard line, he'll bring it back. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. And Virginia Tech sends the offense onto the field. Not sure they had to make many adjustments at halftime as they try to build on this lead here in the third. Good, solid run on that one as he gets it up to the 33-yard line. The Hokies in a good spot here with second and short. The give to the running back from the shotgun. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Looking to throw, it's Barnett. He lost one down the sideline. And they wanted it all on third down, but now dealing with fourth down. And the Hokies line up to punt it away. Perhaps feeling that coverage coming, signals for the fair catch and makes it at the 25. So we'll see the offense on the field to start this drive. Grab behind the line. It's Collins. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Give to the running back. He'll push his way out to the 30, a pickup of 3. Third down, and this offense is already in a world of trouble. They could really use a conversion, not to mention multiple scores. Get it out on the screen. At the 40, there he goes. They'll get him on the ground at the 46, and it'll be a first down. And the Dukes come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Out of the gun, to give to the back. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. Got 3 on first down at 2nd and 7. Off play action. Bring in the heat. Got out of trouble, got rid of it. Quarterback needs to make a better throw there. Incomplete. They'll try to move the chains on this 3rd and long from the 50. He'll keep it himself. And they did not let him get to that first down line. It'll bring up a call here. The Dukes will bring the punt team onto the field. Let's see if he can help the coverage team out with this one. Make sure that there's not going to be a return on this one. Ball's out of bounds, and I think they'll mark it right around the 25. The short hands, it's Selden. And they pick up just a few on that completion. They'll line up for a 2nd down play. They'll move the tight end. Gonna run it. It's White. He has the first and still on his feet. And he's brought down after a nice gain. The offense lines up at the 41 with a 1st and 10. Quarterback on the keeper. And he has a solid gain before the defense bottles him up. They'll send 3 wideouts left, 1 to the right on 2nd and 5. They'll run play action. And he just flat missed him. Sometimes you see a guy, he's open, and you try to baby it too much, and it was a bad throw. Wants to throw. It's Barnett. Got it in the middle. It's Selden. He gets it to the 38-yard line, and they'll pick up a fresh set of downs. The Hokies are moving quickly down the field. Off play action on first down. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Wants to throw again. Caught in the backfield. It's Selden.
This quarterback right now is in a groove, and he's doing a nice job in pre-snap. He's reading the coverage, and he's getting an idea of where he wants to go with the football. That's why the ball's coming out of his hands so quickly. That's why he seems like he's in a great rhythm.
Offense has gained momentum with 3rd down conversions like that. They've got it at the 25. From the gun, running back on the move. Stop is made, but he picks up 4 yards down to the 21-yard line. After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. Here's a quick throw out to the left. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Let's see what they've dialed up on 3rd and long from the 22. Under fire. They'll throw it to the back on the screen. And he's brought down, but a flag is also down.
Holding.
This defense happy with how that last play turned out, so they'll decline the penalty. Here comes the field goal unit as they'll try to get the 3. Right down the boulevard. It's good. And now the lead's extended a little far.
And he knocks another one through. And how about this kicker? Good way to start off your season, right? Like, what do you have at the spot? Sometimes you don't know. Can he make those kicks? Starting off, hasn't missed one yet. Been very dependable for the squad.
And he'll return it and try to get behind his blockers. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. He'll pull it on the read. Got to be smart, patient, great vision, uses all of that to get to the 29. And the Dukes can really attack on this second and short. The give to the back. Oh, he's got some space. Finally corralled, but not before. He picks up the first down.
And busting big runs like this, we always talk about the running backs, but it's the big boys up front, paving their lanes, those receivers gluing on those DBs that make these plays really go for big yardage.
And how about those receivers? Not just the glamour of catching passes, but doing some dirt. Can't find a man, and he'll be knocked down at the 40.
You could just see the excitement this defense has every play. They're almost wishing this quarterback drops back to throw because they know they're going to get home to him. That's the 6th time they've registered a sack.
The Dukes have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. Out of the gun, the inside handoff, looking for a crease. They'll be stopped behind the line again. Things going from bad to worse. Big deficit on the scoreboard and a long way to go for the first down. Pulls it in. It's Ellis. And the defense had that one well covered. Just a short gain there. And the punt will go into the end zone, and the ball comes out to the 20 on the touchback. If you like old-school running games, this has been the game for you and a couple of guys who starred through the first 3 periods. One more quarter to go, and it looks as if we are ready to play. They go back to work in the final period of this one. They'll run the option. Just searching and working for the running room as he gets it out to the 26. And the Hokies with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. Looking for a crease. It's White. Defense in the right spot. They stop him after a gain of 2 to the 28. Looking for that first down on 3rd and short from the 28. They'll stick to the ground looking for the marker. That'll be enough for a fresh set of downs. He gets it to the 32. The Hokies have it with a 1st and 10. Out of the gun, they'll run it inside. He breaks a tackle. Didn't get much done on that run. He'll fight his way out and maybe pick up a yard. Now the play fake. Throws to the wideout. Soft spot in the middle. Really nice pickup there as they have it out to the 44 with the first down. Makes the grab. It's Green. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. He'll do it himself. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play. It'll be 3rd and long. To the air. It's Barnett. Makes the catch. Gets it all the way down to the 39-yard line. It'll be a first down. Last completion moved the sticks in. Let's see if they try it again. To the ground with the back. He is going nowhere. Stopped at the line of scrimmage. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Got it behind the line. It's Green. He's all the way down to the 27-yard line, and they are threatening. And the Hokies kept this drive moving on the ground. Now back to work. They'll send the back in motion. Looking to throw on first down. Unloads to the wideout. Got him and nobody's close. Touchdown, Virginia Tech. And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house. With that, the lead nice and comfortable, and they're cruising toward a 4-0 start.
Pure domination all game long for this offense. Whether they've been running the football, whether they've been throwing the football, critical down and distances, situationally all up and down the field. This defense has had no answer for these guys. What an impressive performance by the O.
Guys, James Madison ready to go back on the attack. Their drive chart is starting to look a little monotonous. Punt, 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 David.
And their defense is starting to get a little frustrated, too. They just keep putting me back on the field, possession after possession. Jesse, this offense needs to get their heads out of their you-know-whats.
The punter's on the sideline with the oxygen mask right now. He's been playing so much. He's not used to this. This offense, they just got to stay on the field. They got to put a drive together and get some balance going, running and throwing the ball.
Here's a heat. Just threw that one away to avoid disaster. And the Dukes will call on their punt team. Excellent coverage that time. Didn't give him any room to set up a big return. And the offense out on the field to go back to work. Back to throw, it's Barnett. He tosses one high and deep down the left side. And the DB right with him to knock it away. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. From the shotgun, the handoff to the back. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. On 3rd and long, you'll need to push it downfield. And it's incomplete despite some serious arm strength shown there. The Hokies will try to pin them back with the punt. 4th time tonight we've seen this guy come on to punt. Make sure that there's not going to be a return on this one. Ball's out of bounds, and I think they'll mark it right around the 25. Looking to throw on first down. They're setting up the screen. He works his way up to the 33 and is pushed out of bounds. The Dukes with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. They go to the draw. And he was greeted by a host of defenders and barely gets it back to the line of scrimmage. And the Dukes are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. They'll try to pick it up on the ground. Got enough for the first down and wants more. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. They'll run it from the gun. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. They'll leave it with him. And they'll wrestle him to the ground after a short gain. That will take us to the 2-minute timeout, and not much time left for this offense to put together a miracle. Off the play fake. A deep throw as the clock winds down. And that one's incomplete. They weren't just trying to move the chains. They were trying to move the scoreboard. Instead, it's 4th down. The kick is on its way. Fields to punt and tries to help improve that field position. And they'll get him down after the return at the 27-yard line. This drive will start at their own 27-yard line. Out of the chute, quick toss to the right. And he's brought down after a nice gain. Now from the 40, it's 1st and 10. He'll keep it himself. Turns it on at midfield. Turning it on. He finally goes out of bounds after the explosive play, but now the question is, did the official see something to bring it back? There are penalties you sort of forget about and others that sort of stick with you for a while. You get a play like that wiped out, that one's going to linger. Quarterback on the keeper. Oh, what a cut! Really putting together a threat now. They get the first. It's at the 37. Split backs here. Goes to the option. finding open areas. And they're going to put another one into the end zone as they just keep piling points on the scoreboard.
And they just keep piling on the points. We've seen in big moments in this game, they have been able to step up and deliver, particularly on offense. Very impressive performance.
And with that extra point, the lead remains in the gargantuan category. Kickoff unit back to work, and they have been busy as they built this sizable lead.
0.
On the run from inside his own 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. They'll start this drive from the 18-yard line. Wants to throw on first down. Here comes the heat. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. One more play to pad the stats. Second down, he'll throw it. Rush is on him. He's taking a deep shot late in the game. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. Just complete and utter dominance in this one. Outplayed their opponent and took care of business.
Yeah, total domination in all three phases of the game. Offense, defense, and special teams.